Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. Now we are starting this class and officially properly starting this class. Okay, and over here you can see you can get I have opened up this paper which was your mock paper. Okay, and in this we have different questions. By the way, this is winter 2019 paper, right? And in this paper you can see that there are different questions of different intensity level. And what did we do? What you did in your exam, you need to be seeing whether you are able to understand these questions when you are seeing it, and I'll be explaining the different facts which are related to these questions. So let me start with this one. Over here you can see that this is the triangle, the question which is related to the triangle, and I already told you that this is the fact which you need to keep in your mind. That is, if there is a triangle, the sum of all its interior angle must be equals to 180 degree, right? So this is one of the facts which you need to keep in your mind. And the second one is that if the two lines are crossing each other, the vertically opposite angles are equal. So when you see the question, you just start solving it by seeing different facts which are most relevant, which could be most relevant in it. So this is angle 48. You can see that these two lines are crossing each other. This angle must also be 48 degrees. Okay, now if you just focus on this part, this triangle, if you focus on this part, just a second, on this part. Yes, if you see this part, this triangle part, okay, you can simply see that its interior angles are, there are two angles which are known, 48 and 55. You add them together and subtract from 180 to get the value of Q. So you do that, please. It is 55 plus 48 minus 180 degree, that will be 77. So this angle is 77 degrees, right? Okay, one fact is known. Now just look at this part. Up till here the things are going okay. There's very junior sort of start, junior sort of question over here. Now let me remove this. Now this time you have to focus on this part. Now this is a whole circle which I am making, okay, this whole circle, okay, and this whole circle is actually total angle in it is 180 degree. So, and this angle will also be equals to this angle. So you can easily form the equation over here, that is P plus 48 plus P plus 48. If I do that, this is angle P, this is 48, this is angle P, this is 48. It will all become 360 degree. So you solve this equation, 48 plus 48 minus 360 degree, right? 48 plus 48 minus 360 degree, it will be 264 divided by 2, it is 132, right? The P is equal to 132. Let me write down the answer. For P it is 132, and for Q it is 77, right? Okay, now let us move on to the next question. Here it is. You can simply see that it is saying, first of all, everybody should be aware of understanding, and let us continue. Okay, the angle of a quadrilateral, angles of a quadrilateral are this. What do you understand by quadrilateral? First of all, quadrilateral is a figure with four sides. It could be any four-sided figure, okay? So here I am supposing that it's a rectangle. It could be any figure, but the fact which you need to keep in your mind, being a mathematics student, is all its interior angles, when you add them or sum them together, whether it's a regular figure like this rectangle, or whether it's an irregular figure like this, whatever I'm making, I'm not sure, but if you add all these angles together, the sum will become equals to 360 degree. equal to 3. This is simple angle property, right? So you can see that it has not given you the angle in terms of number, but it has given you the angle in terms of these variables. So what you need to do is you simply make an equation again and again. The skill which is being checked over here, I am writing this skill. The skill which is being checked over here is the equation making. Okay, equation making. So what you need to do is you simply make the equation, that is x degree plus x plus 5 degree plus 2x minus 25 degree plus x plus 10 degree must be equal to 360 degree. Okay, so 5 I'm solving it. 1 2 4 हो गया, 4x और 5x. Okay, so it will be 5x. अच्छा 5 में से ये minus 20 ये minus 10 बचा, minus 10 जाके minus 10 उधर जा करके plus 10 हो गया, तो it will be like 370. ठीक है, 370. तो x is equals to 370 divided by 5. 370 5 ठीक है, 74. तो ये 74 मेरे हिसाब से आया. ठीक है. Also, by the way, I have also opened the let me get these answers verified. ठीक है जी. Right. ठीक है जी, अब तक ये सही जा रहा है. Okay. No. Look at this one. Okay, the regular polygon has 72 sides. Find the size of an interior angle. Right. Okay, now for this it could be any regular polygon, right? It could be any regular polygon. Achha, by the way, always remember beta that when these words are written regular polygon, it has many hints in it. So here is the formula which you need to know, which you need to know. Okay, this is the formula which you are going to use. Just read it out aloud so that you can remember this. Okay, please read it. I am not asking you to give me your voice, but the point is you read it for yourself. Okay, if there is if there is a regular polygon, and if you are speaking about the interior angles of it, okay, so that interior angle, all of it must be equal to each other. For the regular polygon, the interior angles are equal to each other, right? So for the interior angle, this formula is used, that is 180 into n minus 2 divided by n, where n is what? N is the number of sides. N is number of sides. ठीक है भाई, n is number of sides. So how it's going to be solved? Very simple. You don't have to do anything. You just have to remember this formula. Okay, and you need to be putting these things here. So interior angle will be equals to 180 multiplied by 72 minus 2 divided by 72. Okay, solve it with a calculator and tell me what's the answer. It's 180 multiplied by 70 divided by 72. It's 175. The angle is 175. The skill which is being checked over here is the interior angle. That the student, whether the student know this fact about the regular polygon or not, or whether the student can remember this formula regarding the interior angles. This is the main skill which is being checked. Now here is that question which is related to the circle property. So before going or digging into this question, let me share something else. I have also made a folder regarding the support, okay, and I would like you to, I'm not revising all these properties. I know that this will become a little bit more boring session if I start explaining you the whole of these facts. But if you, I don't know that most of you already have these facts in your mind, but the point is I'm going to see whether these, if I see these two, circles, you need, I'm just pointing out those properties which are relevant to this question. Read this one. Okay, if there is a circle and in that circle there is a, you know angle is forming, that angle is forming in the semicircle, a triangle is forming in the semicircle, so that angle is of, and that triangle is a right angle triangle, and that angle is a 90-degree angle. Let me explain it over here again. For example, this is a circle, okay, and this is the diameter of the circle, okay. Diameter is the line which connects two points of the circle with the center, okay. This is the diameter of the circle. If I take any other point over here like this, and if I join this point with, the sides, sides of the diameter, you will see that, okay, that triangle will become is on a 90-degree angle, 90-degree or right angle triangle. This is one of the fact which you keep in your mind, okay. Secondly, most important is this one, this one. The angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference, right? Okay, if you take a circle, okay, and what is this? मेरे साथ साथ बोलते जाइए प्लीज. This is the center of the circle, ठीक है. You connect this with the center of the circle like this, ठीक है, and take any other points here, any other point here, ठीक है. Now if you connect it with these two, points, ठीक है, the angle which is forming at the center and the angle which is forming at the circle, ठीक है, there is a relationship between them, that central angle is equals to 2 times sector angle, ठीक है. Central angle is twice the sector angle, right? So this is one of the facts which you need to keep in your mind. Again, okay, now look at this property. Which property? This one. Angle in the same segment, angle in the same segment are equal. What do you mean by this? Let me show you. If this is circle, okay. After 1 hour I'm going to give you a 5 minutes break and then I'll start again, okay. So quite to be with me. Already announced कि ये session solving the paper, I'm explaining the things as well. तो थोड़ा करके आपकी रिवीजन भी हो रही है. आपको ये फैक्ट ज़रूरी नहीं कि इसी सवाल में काम आए. खाली सोल्यूशन अगर आपने देखने होते हैं तो देयर इज़ क्वाइट अ लॉट ऑफ दीज सोल्यूशंस प्रेजेंट इन द यूट्यूब. आप उसको खोल के देखें, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे सोल्यूशन आपको मिल जाएंगे. तो इसमें कोई ऐसी चीज़ नहीं है कि आपको कोई नई बात नज़र आए, लेकिन हियर आई एम ट्राइंग टू एक्सप्लेन द फैक्ट्स जो आपके पास अभी, मतलब ये फैक्ट आपको लेके चलने हैं माइंड में. तो ये भी आपकी रिवीजन ही हो रही है चीज़ों की. तो इट्स अ फ्रूटफुल टाइम विच यू आर स्पेंडिंग विद मी, ओके. नाउ दिस इज़ अ सर्कल, ठीक है, और उसके बाद इन द सेगमेंट, ओके. इफ़ आई टेक वन ऑफ द सेगमेंट लाइक दिस, ऐसे करके मैंने एक सेगमेंट ले लिया, ये सेगमेंट लिया, ठीक है. अब इस सेगमेंट से फर्ज करो एक पॉइंट, इफ़ आई कनेक्ट दिस पॉइंट, इफ़ आई टेक दिस पॉइंट एंड इफ़ आई कनेक्ट दिस पॉइंट विथ these two points, ठीक है, and from the same segment, from the same these 2 points on the circle, if I connect another segment like this, ठीक है, so that angles which are forming in the same segment are equal. This angle is equal to this angle, and also this angle is also equal to this angle, green one. Are you getting my point? Let me draw this diagram again so that I can understand this fact. See, this is a circle, ठीक है, and if you connect 2 points here and from the same segment, if you connect these 2 points here, these angles will be equal to each other. This angle will be equal to this angle, right? Okay, okay, and let me see, is there any other relevant points here? Yeah, this one. Yes, this is also a relevant point. Okay, the tangent is perpendicular to the radius of the circle. Okay, the tangent is always at 90 degree to the circle. Okay, now for this question, let me start checking up the things here. Okay, you can simply see that it is the detail which is given over here. You can also read it for yourself by yourself. Okay, let me make this question a little bit bigger. Okay, you have to find out u, v, w, x, y. Okay, now let us start from u. You can see when I say u, I'll first highlight this. According to the fact which you need to keep in your mind, and you think for yourself, okay, this is what I need to keep in my mind. Okay, so you can see this line. What is this line? Say it. It's a tangent. And what is this? This line is a tangent. Okay, and what about this line? This is a radius. Okay, so what fact did you studied about this? This angle must be of 90 degree between the tangent and the radius. This is the fact which you have got, right? So this total angle from here to here, this must be of 90 degree. Now if you look at this part, these are the two angles. This is 60 degree angle up till here, and this angle is u degree. So you have to find out the u degree. Total is 90. You can simply say 90 is equals to u plus 60. Okay, so u is equal to 30. 60 goes over there. You can write down u is 30. U is 30. Now, first one is done. Let me remove these things. U is 30 degree. Now, V. Okay, for V, you can simply see that here I will highlight. First, I will highlight so that you can see, okay, what is the fact which I am referring to, right? Just a second. Yes. And then I'll show you. This is the triangle I would like you to see. Now this is the diameter, and this is an angle forming on the circle. Right? ये ट्राइंगल देखिए. What did I told you? आप प्रॉपर्टी में चेक करें, अपनी प्रॉपर्टी में देखिए कि क्या आपके पास प्रॉपर्टी है. सर्कल थ्योरम में ऊपर जाइए, चेक करें, देखें कौन सी वाली प्रॉपर्टी लग रही है इसके अंदर. ये देखिए सबसे पहली वाली, ये वाली, कि अगर ऐसा कुछ बन जाए तो ये वाला एंगल, दिस एंगल इज़ ऑफ 90 डिग्री, राइट. ओके, तो इसके लिए आप क्या करेंगे? दिस एंगल, दिस टोटल एंगल इज़ 90 डिग्री, ठीक है, एंड दिस एंगल इज़ 30 डिग्री, एंड दिस इज़ V. व्हाट यू नीड टू डू? 90 plus 30 plus V, that total will add up to become 180 degree. Somebody right? Okay, तो ये हमारे पास यहाँ पर इस वक्त मैंने एक ट्राइंगल, सर्कल प्रॉपर्टी में ट्राइंगल हाईलाइट किया हुआ है, और आपके सामने दिस वन, ठीक है, यू कैन ऑल्सो सी दिस वन, ठीक है. विच प्रॉपर्टी इज रेलिवेंट टू दिस इज दैट के सर्कल, व्हेन देयर इज अ सर्कल, द एंगल फॉर्मिंग विद द डायमीटर इज 90 डिग्री. सो व्हेन यू add it up, here it is, yes, when you add up all of them together, that angle will become equal to 180 degree. So this is 90 to 120, 120 goes over there, so it is 180 minus 120 is equal to V, that is 60. So V is 60. Okay, what about W? Okay. Now for W, okay, V is 60. Okay, now if you just rotate this circle a little bit, okay, if you take this circle, the diagram of this circle, let me take it. Well, just a second. Let me remove this, because this highlighting will not able you to see it properly. Okay, so let me take this question from here. And if you are seeing this circle, if I rotate it to the left a little bit, if you rotate this towards the left, and if I show you two lines in it, that is this angle and this blue one, है ना? If you see these two angles, this one U1 and V1, what property do you find relevant to this? I'm not telling you, I'm just showing you. What property is relevant to this? ये देखिए, अभी आपको बताया, the angle in the same segment are equal, right? So 60 degree, this angle must be of 60 degree, right? ठीक है, ये वो प्रॉपर्टी लग रही है. तो अगर मैं यहाँ पर भी आपको लिख दूँ तो ये जो W है, ये वाला एंगल 60 है, तो ये भी एंगल 60 आ चुका है, राइट? ओके, तो ये 60 हो गया. नाउ व्हाट अबाउट x and y? Let us go up and see where is x. Now this is x. Okay. Now for understanding x, let me highlight this this diagram in a way so that you can understand. Now see what is x. So for x, you can simply see, let me highlight this angle here so that you can get the idea that this is what is happening here. Let me mark it with the red pencil so that you can understand. See this angle, this one and this one. Okay? You can see this angle. Okay? Achha, and the second one is this angle. Right? So if you look at this part of the circle, you can simply recognize that this is actually referring to which property? This is referring to this property, right? And it says that the central angle is twice this angle, right? Okay. So do you know the sector angle here? Yes or no? Yes, you know the sector angle. The sector angle is 60 degree. So this angle must be 120 degree, right? Double that. So it will be 120 degree. Okay. And what about y? Okay, for y, let me move over here. Okay, let me remove this all. Yes. Now for y, this is y. You already know this fact. In the previous part, I already told you that this whole angle is of 90 degree. ये 90 डिग्री का है, ठीक है. तो अब इस 90 डिग्री एंगल में this is 30 degree, ठीक है. तो अच्छा, by the way, if you see this triangle, this triangle is a isosceles triangle, right? So for this isosceles triangle, this is 30 degree, so this is also 30 degree, ठीक है, because these two sides are equal to each other, they are radius of the same circle. Okay, so when you add them up together, this becomes 120 degree. This is clear to you as well, ठीक है. You can also find out with the help of this as well. Okay, now this is 30 degree here, ठीक है. Okay, and this is what? Y degree. Now what about this angle? If you can find it out, you know that as I already made with orange color, that this whole will be 90 degree. So what about this angle? What is this angle? Now for that I am highlighting this angle in a special way. Look over here. I'm going, look at this part, I'm going this way, going back, right, and going this way. Just a second. You see, it's not allowing me to highlight it this way. Let me try it again. Look. I'm asking you to just look at the rest. Just a second. Last time, let me try. Okay. with the red color I can highlight it. I'm speaking about this angle, and this angle. This angle is 20, so this must also be 20 degree, right? So when you add them together, it will be, no, not adding them, you will use the property that they are also angle in the same segment. So this is 20, so this will also be 20. So this is 20, this is 30, and this must be 20 plus 30, this will be 40, right? So y is 40, because this whole sum up is 90 degree, right? So I'll call it, it's 40, right? Now this is the this is the last part of this question. What does it say now? For this, you already know that this is 5 degrees, okay, and this is, acha, by the way, this is also using the same property of circle, in which you should know this is also about the central angle property. But you can see that there is a little problem here. Okay, the angle over here is not in the same direction. I already told you that when you take this property, the central angles, the direction of the central angle and the segment angle must be same. This is what I told you. Okay, for example, this is angle you are referring to, that this angle must be that, right? And also if you are taking a circle, and if you are referring to some other angle, like for example this angle, okay, the central angle, this is a central angle for this new situation, so the segment angle must be taken here, okay, because the angle, you see that both are directed in the same direction, both of them are directed in the same direction, right? Okay, so here this angle is given to you, but this angle cannot be made come into any sort of relationship. So here what you need to do is you need to be taking this as a whole circle. Again I'm highlighting this fact here. Okay, if I take this as a whole circle, just a second, if I take it as a whole circle, okay, so that is equivalent to 360 degrees, right? So if I have to take just this outer part, this one, so it must be 360 degrees minus 3x plus 22, right? If I subtract this from 360, that will be the outside angle. At which outside angle? Let me highlight it, let me mark it here, this angle, right? So this angle, it will be this one. Okay, now can I connect this 5x with this? Yes, I can. So simply I will be writing this as an equation. It will be like 360 minus 3x plus 22 equals to 5x. Right, so it will be 360 minus 3x minus 22 is equal to 5x. 3x will go on the other side, it will become 8x minus 22. 360 minus 22 will be 360 minus 22 will be what? It's 338. 338, okay, is equal to 8x divided by 8. It will be 42.25. Okay, is there any mistake in it? Let me see. No, let me check it. It's telling me that it is 26, so let me see what did I do. Is there any mistake which you can see? It is 360 minus 3x plus 22 is equal to 5x. No, not 5x, I'm sorry. It's not 5x, it's twice the 5x. Obviously this angle must be multiplied by 2. This is a segment angle, so I must be multiplying it by 2. So it will be how much? It will be करेंगे इसके अंदर, it will be like 5 to the 10x, the 3 इधर जाएगा तो it will be 13x और 360 minus 22, it will be 338. So x is equal to 338 divided by 30. Divided by 30. Now it's 26. Yes, is this the answer? 26 is the answer? Yes, 26 is the answer. Okay. Let's write this 26. Circle property का सवाल आया था तहाँ वो हमने किया भी. Okay. Now ये सवालात, these are questions related to, these are mostly the questions which are related to the ratios and all these small facts. So let me very briefly do these questions. If there is any more detail required, you can ask me anytime. Otherwise, these are very simple. There are two people, Ali and Mo. Their sum of money is the ratio 9 and 7, and they receive 600 as total. Ali receives 600 more than Mo. Calculate how much he received. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to solve this question in a way. First of all, you have to check which share Ali is going to receive, right? So by the way, from your knowledge you can understand that, okay, if you have to check individual share is equals to the share the individual share which a person is going to get will be that you will write the amount, just a second, the share which a person going to get is the individual share, okay, divided by total share multiplied by the amount to be divided, the total amount. Out of this, if I want to get the share of Ali, for example, if I want to get the Ali's share, that will be how much? Ali's share is 9 divided by total share is 9 plus 7 is equals to 16, okay, multiplied by total amount. How much is the total amount? Whatever the total amount is, here it is not shown that the total amount Ali receives is what, but he is saying that Ali receives $600 more than Mo, okay. So whatever the total amount is, okay, when I multiplied this with the total amount, this share with the total amount, the Ali's share will be known, right? Similarly, if I go for the Mo's share, okay, how will I write this statement? It will be 7 upon, because Mo's share is 7, so it is 7 upon 16 multiplied by total, so I am going to get the Mo's share. Now we have to connect this whole information into this. We don't have to write it all. I am just explaining you this part, okay, you will able to understand this thing. So how I am going to solve this? Look, Ali receives $600 more than Mo. So what does Ali receives? Ali's share will be this much. So it will be, for example, if I take the total amount to be equals to X, so the total amount will be how much? This Ali's share, will be how much? Ali's share will be 9 upon 16 multiplied by X. This will be Ali's share, okay, and he's saying that the Ali's share, Ali receives 600 more than Mo, okay. So if I subtract, you can do it many ways, but if I subtract the Mo's share, from the Ali's share, the answer will be 600. This is what the question is trying to say, right? What is Mo's share? It will be 7 upon 16 multiplied by X, okay. So you are going to get this 600. Now this has become a equation for me, okay. So it is 9 upon 16 it's 9x upon 16 minus 7x upon 16 is equals to 600, right? So what I'm going to solve is, it will be 600 into 16, 600 to 16 is equal to this, divided by 2. So it's 4800. It's the total share, 4800, right? It's the total amount. This is the total amount. Now, total amount is not being asked. It is asking me how much is they receive. So I'll simply put, this is the basically the value of x. So I put the value of x here to get the Ali's share and the Mo's share. So it will be 9 upon 16, 9 upon 16 multiplied by 4800, sorry. So it is 2700. This is Ali's share, 2700. And what about Mo's share? It is 7 upon 16, that is 210. Let me check the answer. 210, right? Is there anything which you need assistance in? Up till here things are okay. Questions? Next question, next one. ये देखो, इसमें क्या सीन है? In a sale, Ali buys a television for 1950, ठीक है? The original price is 220. Calculate the percentage reduction on the total original price. So अब आप इसको कैसे करेंगे? How will you see solve it? For this, I have written this formula previously on this sheet so that you can understand. By OP, I mean to say that this is the original price, ठीक है? And we multiplied with the percentage increase or decrease, you are going to get the new price, ठीक है? Right? So what should I do in this? Okay, it is saying that Ali buys a television for this much, ठीक है? The original price is this much. Okay, so you put these values in this equation. You just have to remember this formula. Original price is 220 multiplied by percentage increase. You don't know about it, so you just simply write it as x upon 100, okay, and that will be equivalent to 195.80. So you simply solve this. It will be 195.80 multiplied by 100 divided by 220. 195.8 multiplied by 100 divided by 220, it is 89, right? This will be equals to 89. Okay, this is 89, okay, but 89 is not the answer. This is 89%. What did basically, okay, it is a percentage reduction, and in percentage reduction you have put this number as 89. If you put it like this, get 220 multiplied by 89 upon 100, you are going to get this 195, right? So here this 89 is the major key. You have not taken you do not have to write down this 89 as it is, but this is the percentage reduction which is being asked. So you will subtract it from 100 to get the percentage reduction. It will be 11%. So the answer will be 11%, right? This is what you need to write. Okay, let us continue. In the sale, Bo buys a jacket for $63. The original price was reduced by 25%. Calculate the original price. Now, for this question, again, you go for the same formula. Okay, what original price multiplied by percentage decrease is equal to new price. So here, buys a jacket for this 63. Original price is reduced. Okay, you have to get the original price. The original price, take it as x, and original price reduced by 25%, so it is just 75%, right? Okay, when the 75% of the original price is taken, it will be equals to 63, right? So you solve this to get the value 63 multiplied by 100 divided by 75. 63 multiplied by 100 divided by 75, you are going to get 84. This is 84. The new gold price was 84. Yes. Okay. Here